usual. Good evening, everyone. And nice to meet you again today on Tag 8. I hope you will enjoy it, inshallah. And as usual, we're gonna start with the pronunciation part. And today it's our turn with letter F, and its different sounds. Okay. So are you ready for watching the video for today? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes,
I
we
can
are
hear a
ready.
bit. Yes. Are you ready? Okay. I hope you'll enjoy it, inshallah. And please tell me when you can hear the sound of the video.
Today we're going to have a look at the letter F. The letter F is a consonant sound. After A, B, C, D and E is the letter F. This one is nice and easy in English, so stick with me if you want to learn all about how we pronounce the letter F in English. Okay, the letter F. It is the fourth consonant in English. After B, C and D, we have the letter F as number 4. The letter F is nearly always pronounced F. Okay, it's really simple to make this sound. You simply take your top teeth here and you put them on your bottom lip here, like this. All you do is blow air after that. Okay, so nearly always, that means 99.99999% of the time, the letter F in English is pronounced okay, but there is one word, one time where the letter F is not pronounced. It is actually pronounced v, which is that V sound. Does anybody know the word? Does anybody know the word where the letter F is pronounced like a letter V? Really common word. It is in the word of. Of. When you say something is made of, that of is v. It is not off. It is v, of. It's the only word in English where the letter F is pronounced with a v, not with f. Okay? The difference between the F and the V you can find in my video up here, but the short version is that the difference between the F and the V is that one is voiced, the v, and one is voiceless, the f. Okay? That means that one is using your vocal cords and one is not. In the word of, you are vibrating your vocal cords. You are making a voiced sound. Of. Okay? In the word off, with 2 Fs, you're not. Off. That's a voiceless sound. Okay? So, in every other word in English, the letter F is pronounced f. But in the word of, it is pronounced v. Of. It's made of. It's made of. Okay? Of. But remember, if you add another F, it becomes off. It's the f again. Very confusing, but of, off. Of, off. Okay? Remember, the only word in English where you pronounce the letter F as a v is in the word of. Okay? Okay, let's have a little practice with the f sound. Try this sentence. Finn finds 50 fun facts. Finn finds 50 fun facts. A good way to make sure that you're pronouncing this is to use your finger and see if you can feel air coming out of your mouth every time you say the letter F. So you should be saying, Finn finds 50 fun facts. Okay, Finn finds 50 fun facts. Say that as fast as you can. Finn finds 50 fun facts. And you'll find yourself able to pronounce that f really easily if you keep practicing. Okay? Number 2, follow the fair lady faithfully. Follow the fair lady faithfully. Okay? Say this in a really strong British RP accent. Follow the fair lady faithfully. Okay? follow the fair lady faithfully has lots of that sound. Follow the fair lady faithfully. Okay? Follow the fair lady faithfully. Your turn. Follow the fair lady faithfully.
Your turn. Who's ready?
Follow the fair lady faithfully.
That's right. Who else? Excellent. Another one. Quickly, please.
Yes.
Yes, Sahar.
Follow the fair lady.
Follow the fair lady.
Yes. Go ahead.
Follow the fair lady faithfully.
Excellent. Another one.
Follow the fair lady faithfully.
That's great. Okay, thank you.
Okay, practice them as often as you need to, and you'll really get a good handle on that f sound. Okay? Now, there are some words in English that contain many letter Fs. Okay? Words like riffraff. Riffraff. Okay? Riffraff normally means sort of bad people or naughty people. People that you look at and you think, I don't want to be with them. They look like they're going to do something not nice. Riffraff. Riffraff, okay? Riff with that f at the end, and raff, riffraff. It's a very British word. Riffraff. I don't want to mix with the riffraff, okay? Riffraff. Number 2 is effortful. Effortful. You've got effortful. Effortful. A double F and then another F. Effortful. That means that something needs a lot of effort. Effortful, okay? Effortful. Number 3, after effect. After effect. After effect. After effect. Okay, you'll often hear this used in the sense of adding effects into movies, the after effects. Okay, you might also hear this with the after effects of medicine or the after effects of drinking too much. Okay, you feel something after. The after effects. After effects. Okay. Number 4 is liftoff. Okay, nice easy one. Liftoff. When a rocket goes into space and you hear the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, the countdown, after that they will say liftoff as it goes into the sky. Liftoff, okay? Liftoff. Liftoff. And number 5 is fluffy or fluffiness. Fluffy, okay? You've got that FL here. Fluffy, fluffy and fluffiness. Fluffy and fluffiness, okay? So, one of the hardest things about the letter F in English is that it often comes with the letter R and the letter L. And these can be quite tricky because you have to move your jaw and your mouth a lot to pronounce this correctly. In words where the F comes with the R, like from, you have F and R, and you have to get them almost at the same time. Watch really closely. From. He is from England. He is from America. From. Okay? The same with F and L in flow or flower. You've got F and L. Flower. Flow. Okay? These can be really difficult to pronounce. So make sure that you're not pronouncing two separate sounds. It's not F and L. The F has to really quickly join and blend together with the L or the R. So we don't say from, we say from. Okay, that F and the R almost become one sound. From. The same with the F and the L in flower. We don't say flower, we say flower. Okay? Some common words with the F and the R together are words like free, and fruit. Also from, and friend. Okay? Some common words with the F and the L are things like float, and floor, and also flower, and fleet. Okay? Practice those as well. Flower, float, fleet, and floor. To practice the FR sound, try this sentence. My friend from France found some
My
free
friend
fruit.
from France.
My friend from France found some free fruit. It's difficult with that F and the R together. My friend from France found some free fruit. My friend from France found some free fruit. Okay? Practice that sentence if you really want to master
So who's
that.
ready to
fr.
practice this sentence? A volunteer, a great volunteer.
My friend from France found some free fruit.
Excellent, Miss Samia. Thank you so much. Who else? Another one.
Yes.
Yes, Sahar. Yes.
Yes. My friend from France found some free fruit.
Exactly. Wonderful. Who else? Who else? Another last one. One last
My
one.
friend from France found some free fruit.
Right. Dalia. Are you Dalia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dalia, so much. Yes. Great.
Fr sound. My friend from France found some free fruit. To practice the FL sound, try this. The flat flag flew away to Florida. The flat flag flew away to Florida. Okay? If we say it really quickly, it's a little bit harder. The flat flag flew away to Florida. The flat flag flew away to Florida. Okay? That will help you to practice that fl, flat flag flew away to Florida. Repeat with me. The flat flag flew away to Florida. Okay? The flat flag flew away to Florida. Fr sound. My friend from free fruit. A friend from flew away to Florida.
Who's ready
The
to read it?
flat flag.
Who can practice this sentence? The flat flag flew away to Florida. Who can practice
Yes.
it? Yes, Sahar. Go ahead.
The flat flag flew away to Florida.
Excellent. Who else?
The flat flag flew away to Florida.
That's great. Who else? Another one. Only one. Who's ready?
Okay, I am Miss Firdaus.
Yes, Dalia. Yes.
The flat flag flew away to Florida.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you, Dalia. Amazing. Okay.
Flag flew away to Florida. Okay? If we say it really quickly, it's a little bit harder. The flat flag flew away to Florida. The flat flag flew away to Florida. Okay? That will help you to practice that flat flag flew away to Florida. Repeat with me. The flat flag flew away to Florida. Okay? The flat flag flew away to Florida. Okay, let's practice the FR and the FL together now. The French fleet floated freely from France to the frozen Arctic. The French fleet floated freely from France to the frozen Arctic. The French fleet floated freely from France to the frozen Arctic. Okay, that sentence, repeat that as many times as you need to, and it'll really help you get that fr and that fl sound. Okay, the French fleet floated freely from France to the frozen Arctic. Okay, well done. Okay, now I'm going to give you 7 really useful advanced English words where you can practice the letter F, and you can also show off to your friends how good your English is with some of these words. Okay, number 1 is fruitfully. Fruitfully. Fruitfully contains a lot of those f sounds and the L at the end. Fruitfully. To do something fruitfully is to do something successfully. Okay, his business was fruitful. He did it fruitfully. Okay, it means successful. Fruitfully. Fruitfully. Repeat after me. Fruitfully. Fruitfully. Okay. Number 2 is frequently. This has that f and r. Frequently. Frequently. You could say, I frequently go to the gym, or I frequently practice English. I hope you do. I frequently practice English. Frequently, which means very often or often. I frequently practice English. Frequently. Okay? I frequently watch Easy English with James. I hope so too. And I hope that you have subscribed and liked this channel so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Okay? Frequently. Number 3 is a lovely word. Flirtatiousness. Flirtatiousness. Flirtatiousness is how flirty someone is or how much someone is flirting. I'm sure you know the meaning of the word flirt, okay?
مغري.
To flirt with someone, to flirt with a boy or to flirt with a girl. Flirtatiousness, really nice long advanced word in English. Flirtatiousness. Practice with me. Flirtatiousness. Flirtatiousness. Okay? The flirtatiousness of that man is crazy. It means he likes to flirt a lot. The flirtatiousness of that man. Oh my God. Flirtatiousness. Okay? Number 4 is Frenchification. Frenchification is another wonderful word in English. Frenchification is to become more French. Okay? If something is becoming more like French, you eat at a restaurant and all of a sudden they have lots of French foods in there. You would say the Frenchification of this restaurant. Frenchification is to become more French. Okay? Number 5 is friendlessness. Friendlessness. Friendlessness starts with the word friend, but friendlessness is the being or having of no friends. You are friendless. You have no friends. Friendlessness is the situation of having no friends. You could say in a sentence, friendlessness is a bad thing. It's bad not to have any friends. Friendlessness is a bad thing. Friendlessness. Practice. Friendlessness. Okay? Friendlessness. Number 6 is frightfulness. Frightfulness. Okay? Frightfulness. This is awesome. Frightfulness is how scary something is. How frightening something is. Frightfulness. 2 F's in there. Frightfulness. 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 Okay? Number 7 is falsification. Another one with more than one F sound in there. Falsification. The falsification of documents, okay, is when you fake something. You make something fake. You lie. The falsification of documents, okay? The falsification of the truth. Falsification. Practice with me. Falsification. Falsification. Okay? Okay, thank you very much for joining me again today. Remember, the only time the letter F is pronounced differently to F is in the word of, where it is pronounced as a V, voiced V sound. That's the only word in English where the letter F is not pronounced F. Okay? In all other words, remember the letter F is F. Okay? Thank you very much for watching again. I hope you have subscribed to my channel, and if you like...
Okay, I hope you like this video and find this useful. Is it useful for you? Is it useful?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so how many pronunciation cases for letter F? There are only 2. 99% of pronouncing letter F as sound, but only 1 is pronounced as the sound as in the word of. Okay, yesterday we talked about online resources, and we have mentioned that when we choose the online resources for our learners, there should be a criterion for choosing them. What are the criterion for choosing the best online resources for our learners? What conditions should we choose to apply with our learners? Do you remember? And on which conditions should we use online resources suitable or useful for our learners? Can you tell me? Can you remember the criterion for choosing online resources for our learners? You remember? They should be what? When we choose the online resources, how should they be?
It should be available for all the pupils and easy
Yeah.
to use.
Yeah, right, exactly. They should be available. They should be easy to use, of course. What else? What else? What else? So they should be available. They should be easy, of course, and useful to use. Okay, so welcome to tag 8 for NTTP National Teacher Training Program in Egypt, of course. But our learning outcomes for today, by the end of this module, you will be able to get access to a range of online platforms that could help you design and adapt your activities to incorporate technology into your teaching. The second is be able to select websites that are suitable in you to use in your context, of course. So how can we evaluate and select websites? As you just said, Sahar, they should be available. All children can get access on them, of course, and they should be easy. What else? Only available and easy. What else? What else? What else? Okay. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. How can you interpret or put a comment on this picture? Where does it go? Okay. Yesterday we talked about some simple and easy online resources. We talked about Kahoot, and Mr. Muhammad has explained it for us. And I asked you, what are the most easy and simple online resources you use with your learners? You told me about WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups sometimes. So, and we mentioned that it's not a matter of a lot of choosing a lot of applications, websites, or platforms to apply with our learners, but we should use the easiest, the free, of course. They should be free when we choose the platforms, and they should be secure. And of course, our children or our learners should be able to use them. And of course, there are a lot of websites, maybe hundreds or thousands, but we have to choose the simplest and easiest one. We talked about Kahoot yesterday, and Mr. Muhammad told us there is a very important point, which is if you are trying to use Kahoot with your learners for playing, you can choose Kahoot. And if you want to use your mobile, you should download the application on your mobile to be able to play with your learners. So this is very important. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about some useful platforms like Nearpod. I haven't used it before, actually. Okay, teachers, this is how to join it. And Noah, if you are ready to explain it for us, we're of course we're honored to explain it. Please, Noah, are you ready or not?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, I'll give you the names of the applications first, and after that I'll ask Noah to explain it easily for us because she's more professional in using technology than me. I like the language, but I am not professional at using some applications. Okay, so I'll start with the applications I know and I really applied with my learners. They are easy and simple to work on. And after that, inshallah, Miss Noha, our great teacher educator, of course, will share us here explanation with the other applications like Nearpod, Padlet. This is another application. Also, okay, and this is how to use it. Noha will explain, inshallah. Also, we have Mentimeter. It's another application. I can give you the names and Noha will explain it, inshallah, and we will try to apply some of them together, or we will try them after that, inshallah, okay? Also, we have some applications like, let's see together, Wordwall, and this is a very fantastic application to try to apply with your learners. It's free. You can prepare presentations. You can choose previously prepared exercises prepared by teachers of English and teachers of different subjects all over the world. You can just choose the ready-made exercises and send only the link to your children, and I'll show how, inshallah. Also, we have PHET. We have also another application which is called this is PHET, and at the end we're gonna discuss together how to use it in our lessons with our learners, okay? First, I'll share with you how to use Google Classroom and Word2All. They are two of the simplest websites and platforms we can use with our students and learners. Let's see together, okay? First of all, if you want to use Google Classroom, you can just write here on the search button or icon, Google Classroom, okay? And of course, if you are working, you can only, or you can download it from Google Play like this. But if you don't want, or if you don't have a space on your phone, you can search like this, okay? Google Classroom. This is the shape of the page of Google Classroom. If you are trying to create an account in Google Classroom for the first time, you should sign up. But because I have some classes on Google Classroom, so this is the shape of my classroom here, and these are the groups. So after creating an account on Google Classroom, it's easy, like if you are creating a Facebook account or an Insta account or any kind of social media, you just write the first name, the last name, and so on. It's easy. You choose sign up, and you can choose sign up with Google or Facebook or whatever. It's the same way as you are creating an account for the first time on Facebook or Google or and so on, okay? So if you have already had a Google Classroom, you can press on this button here. You can choose either to join a classroom, but if you press this, you have to write the code of the classroom. So if you created a classroom, a Google Classroom for your learners, you should send them the code of the classroom, and they choose from the plus button class code, and they can choose join. They enter the code as we enter the code for Zoom. If it is closed for the learners, they have to enter the code and then press join, okay? But what about if you want, as a teacher, you want to create your own class to apply some exercises, quizzes, questions, polls, يعني استبيانات, quizzes, exercises, any kind of forms with your children. You can press like this on the plus button and create class. Let's see together what will happen if you want to create a class. Of course, there is some conditions and agreements. If you want to create a class, you press here. I've read and understand the above notice, and I'm not using Classroom as a school university with the students. Here, continue. Okay. Create class. You write the name of the class. For example, grade 1. Okay. For example, grade 1. Section. وليكن, for example, young learners. Whatever you want. Young learners. Subject here, English. Room وليكن 1 if you have a lot of classes. For example, 1 1 1 2 1 3 or 1A 1B 1C and so on. So here room 1, this is the first class, grade 1 1 1, and you just press create. Let's see together the shape of the class you created. Okay. Of course, it takes time. This is the shape of the page of the classroom we have just created together, grade 1. You can here change the picture. You can upload a photo or select a theme from Google itself. You can choose the theme, الشكل اللي انت عايزه. وليكن we have some themes like this or this, or for example, this shape or that shape or that one. We can choose whatever you want. For example, this shape, and select the class theme and press here. So it changes the shape of your class. Here you can find that after creating the classroom, how do our learners join? press here on this sign. Okay, you can find all, if you press this sign, you can find all the classes you have created before. But we don't want this. We want to send our students the code of the class. So we can press here. Okay, this is the code. Let's see it together again. If you want to send the code to your learners to join your class, you can press here on the settings and you go down here. You can choose from these options, either to copy the invitation link, okay, this is the link of the classroom, or you can take a screenshot for class code and send it to your learners. Okay, so you can choose from these two options. To send them the invitation link, as I just copied it, okay, link copied as you see, or class code, you just copy this code and send them to your learners. Okay, this is the first step. So can you tell me what are the first steps to create a classroom? Can you tell me, my dear friends, how to create a classroom? What do we did at first? عملنا ايه في الأول خالص؟ Are you still there? موجودين أصلا؟
Yes.
Okay. What did we do, Sahar?
First we make a
Yes.
sign up for Google
Excellent.
Classroom with
this is
our
the first
Google
step.
email.
Account, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
our
that's
account.
right. Yeah.
Okay,
After that,
we make our profile by using a photo or
yes. We
add some
choose
details.
create. Yeah, we choose first, after signing up, we choose create class from the press button on the right. Okay, exactly. Excellent. What else? After that, from the settings sign من علامة الإعدادات اللي احنا شايفينها دي again, here it is. We go down and choose either to send them the invitation link by copying it and sending it on WhatsApp groups or Facebook groups, or we can send them the class code by taking a screenshot of it or sending it on the mobile or WhatsApp group also. Okay, this is the first step. Exactly. Okay, let's see together what can we do using Google Classroom. If you see here, this is the stream. How can you see your page? Okay, this is the classwork. Here you can do whatever or different kinds of exercises you can do with your learners. Here you can create assignments if you want to send them assignments or homework. Let's see together what can we do. Here title, for example, workbook. Okay. Instructions, answer, page, maybe 5 and 6 in your workbook. Here, assign. Okay, so if you see here, this is the first kind of assignment. So if you are creating a Google Classroom, the first thing you can do with your learners to send them an assignment, just write the homework you want to give them. Okay, if you go back again to this page, you can find that you can write here the title and some instructions. For example, you can write the title وليكن writing, and for example, write a paragraph about a day at the park. Okay, using